Hello, this is Cloud Consulting 210615, and this is our fourth blog page. And this is our client's project closure and reflection. We are consulting for the Explorer Consults. In this video, we will be talking about the model testing plan and evaluation of outputs. We'll also talk about model adjustments and amendments, the data visualization and communication of insights, the interpretation and application in comparison with the data analysis. We'll talk about the conclusion, recommendation, and the next step for our clients. We have a feedback for our clients, the key lesson learned, and a personal reflection. This research is solely carried out to tackle the present problem encountered by our clients in the effective implementation of the payroll system. Based on the responses we received from the survey carried out, we can say it is evident that our client's payroll system is inadequate in terms of sustainability, and hence there's a need for a model which will enable the effective workflow in the organization. The testing plan of the model is essential to ensure the implementation of the ERP payroll system function accurately, securely, and efficiently. We have categorized this model testing into three, which we have the functional testing, the user acceptance testing, and we have the security testing. We're going to be talking about the functional testing. Functional testing of the model validates the accuracy of the ERP payroll system. This is confined by the stimulating process of calculating employees' salary, which is manually done using the Microsoft Excel and from the spreadsheet data of an employee from a previous client that was computed with the attendance of 21 days, and we'll be showing that in the next slide. This is the model testing of a manual payroll system and the ERP payroll system. And on the left here, we have our payroll computed using an Excel, Microsoft Excel, for one of our employee, and this is the 21 days attendance of the employee, and we can see here we have the dates which the employee has worked, the start time, the end time, the total number of hours worked, and also we have the leave allowance computed, we have the overtime computed here as well. But showing this, we can see that we have a lot of information just on this Excel sheet as compared to the one on our right where we have our ERP payroll system, which has computed this for us. We can see that it comprises a little information, but yet the information that matters about the employee, which we have the basic pay, we have the housing allowance there, the transport allowance, the vacation allowance, and everything is computed. Even the overtime is computed as well, and we can compare the two. That the ERP is actually not too cumbersome, but yet giving details of what the employee has actually done during the month. Yeah, speaking on this functional testing, based on the previous slide we've seen, we can see that testing of ERP payroll system vividly showed that the validation of accurate handling of salary adjustment is allowed and other incentive is guaranteed as without really making a mistake, and also it is no time consuming, it really saves time. The second point we're going to be talking about on our model plan is going to be our user acceptance testing. User acceptance testing enables the involvement of the end user of a new project as they validate the functionality testing according to Alaska 2021. We have categorized this into three, which we have the user friendliness, the cost efficiency, and end user acceptability. Now, for any project that will be built, it must be easy for users to access. That is to say, any new system that is going to be built, the user must be able to use it with ease, and I mean to increase the efficiency, the effectiveness, and it comes to job satisfaction. Talking about the costs efficiency also is another point, which means that the benefit that is going to be derived from this newly built project must surpass the expenses that's actually been put in place. And then talking on the end user acceptance and participation, yeah, it actually must be job satisfaction for the end user. The end user must be able to accept this new system, and it should in turn bring efficiency, productivity, and user satisfaction for all our end users. This slide is going to be talking about the responses we've got from our Qualtrics. We did this question on the user friendliness of the ERP payroll system, and we have 102 respondents who have responded to our questions. 47% strongly agreed that ERP payroll system is user-friendly, and we have 54% response to the fact that it is friendly. One undecided. On the right, we have 102 respondents who respond to the question end user acceptance and participation of the ERP payroll system, and we have 43 strongly agreed and 50 agreed, 9 undecided. Now, the criteria are said to have justified the fact that adopting ERP payroll system ensure end user acceptance and participation. The third point on our model plan is going to be our security test. The security test of ERP payroll system is paramount fact that must be considered in the implementation. Due to its automated nature, information is first manually imputed into the system through the back-end programmer. However, finding has shown that the data privacy is a major concern in the implementation of employee personal data. Therefore, this research has actually made sure that the security test on the proposed ERP payroll system is put in place. Following the analysis, the implementation of the cloud-based ERP payroll system was imminent. The proposed ERP payroll system was an on-site premise that will be installed locally on the company computer and server. Hence, the security level will be maintained by the organization but at a little higher cost. On the other hand, the cloud-based ERP system would have a security level controlled by the vendor back-end server at a lower cost. Therefore, a new implementation plan for our clients is just to have more training so as to ensure security assurance. Again, we had a survey using our Qualtrics to ask some question around safeguarding employee data is top priority when considering an ERP payroll system. And we've gotten about 102 responses. We have 56% actually agrees to the fact that when considering an ERP payroll system, we should speak more on safeguarding employee data. 44% responded to it to be agreed, and we have 2 undecided. Based on the model test, the security test is much concern for our client. Having planned an on-site premise ERP system for the client, maintaining the system security by the client may be difficult as more training will be required during the initial implementation of the ERP system. To correct the possible security issues that may arise from the implementation of the ERP system, the model is best modified and adjust to a cloud-based ERP payroll system. The cloud-based ERP payroll system will extremely safeguard sensitive information from ill-intentional employee. In research by Mishra 2022, a PwC study found out that more than 47% of the company were frauded in the past 2 years, with only half dedicating their data resources to risk assessment, monitoring, and third-party management. Switching to a iCloud-based ERP payroll system will minimize the security associated with the on-site premise ERP system and enhance the consistency, accuracy, and the security of the private data. Knowing that safety procedures are becoming more essential, especially now that more workers choose to work remotely from home, several breaches may affect the company's firewall and try to access its central database, leading to loss of employees' data. To avert and prevent this from happening, highly sophisticated user accessing restriction will be installed to help the ERP payroll system in order to safeguard crucial data and prevent cyber attack from hackers group and the other cyber criminal. The presentation and visualization of data collected from questionnaire administered through the Qualtrics survey are presented using our Power BI, and it's on the next slide. This is our data visualization and the communication of insight from the survey we have had, and we have 102 responses. We have 44 female respondents, and we have 58 male respondents. One of the questions we have on Quadric is manual payroll system is prone to error and inaccuracy. We have 63% strongly agreed, 35% agreed, and 3 undecided, 1 disagreed, which is a total number of 102 respondents. The current manual payroll process is time consuming and labor intense, hence require the adoption of an ERP payroll system. We have 59 strongly agreed and 36 agreed, while we have 7 undecided. The current manual payroll system is effective and able to streamline the integration of employee data from various sources. We have 37 disagree, 25 agree, 25 undecided, 12 strongly angry, and 3 strongly disagree. The ERP system will enable data accuracy and reduce payroll error. We have 65 strongly agreed and 37 agreed. I support the adoption of ERP payroll system over the current manual payroll system and believe will possibly impact the organization payroll. We have 65 strongly agreed, 34 agreed, 2 undecided, and 1 disagree. Safeguarding employee data is a top priority when considering an ERP payroll system. We have 54 strongly agreed, 44 agreed, and 2 disagree. User friendliness of ERP payroll system, we have agreed and strongly agree and undecided. We have 47% we choose and strongly agreed. Training and education of ERP system, we have 39% to be agreed and 1% to be undecided. Cost efficiency of ERP payroll system, we have 49% to agree. We have 36% to strongly agree, 11% undecided, and 6%, which is disagree. We have end user acceptance and participation of the ERP payroll system. We have 50% of the user strongly agreed. We have 43% agreed, and we have 9% undecided. Based on the finding of the results made from the data collected, it is ascertained that the user in human resource sector faces stress, particularly when using the manual payroll system in salary computation and employee data management, according to K and et al. 2023. Data collected revealed that most of the participants who are end user and payroll managers agreed that employing an ERP payroll system will safeguard their data and enhance accuracy while reducing error. Therefore, our client is a small outsourcing firm that specializes in offering payroll management services. Hence, integrating the current payroll system into an ERP payroll system will not only increase efficiency but also ensure that their customers, which is the organization employees' data, are secured from unauthorized user. Furthermore, due to the cost associated with the implementation of an on-site premise ERP payroll system, our clients prefer the cloud-based ERP payroll system because of its small nature of capital structure. For the implementation process to be complete, the staff of the company are going to be trained and educated on how to run the ERP payroll system. They will be able to learn simple way of troubleshooting the system, while a third-party vendor ensure the system security is intact. Speaking on the recommendations to our clients, having analyzed the need for the implementation of the ERP payroll system for our clients, it is certain that the manual payroll system draws back the performance of the payroll management. Therefore, the adoption of the ERP payroll system becomes necessary, and recommendation for the smooth processing has been highlighted below for our clients. We have the planning stage, we have the prototype type review, we have the discovery setup, the testing and piloting, we have the cut over activities, and we would have a go live support. This slide is talking about the feedback that was gotten from our client, how we proposed the new ERP payroll system to them and how they have actually accepted it, and the plan is to actually incorporate this into the fourth quarter plan, as it doesn't suit the third quarter plan. But I think according to the review I got back from them, they're going to include this in their budgets for the fourth quarter, and they'll see how effective the ERP payroll system would be for them. Key lesson learned for me, I've actually been able to improve my research skills. Before now, I used to be someone who really doesn't like to research a lot because I'm very lazy, but this project have actually given me the opportunity to do so well with research. I had to always be fully prepared to deliver my next proposal to my clients, which entails me to do a lot of research before going to present anything to him. So this project really helped me to improve my research skill, It helped me also to improve my project solving skills and communication skills and time management. I have a client who is very, very busy. In fact, most of the time to schedule time with him to meet him is very, very difficult. And sometimes I would need to have a one-on-one with him. So most of the time I had to know how to manage my communication skills as well as time management in delivering my proposal to him. So this project actually helped me to do that. Critical thinking and strategic thinking. To be honest, on this project, I've actually been able to do a lot of critical thinking while working on my project. All thanks to my supervisor, because I remember I had to do back and forth with him, going time to time to him to say, how do you think I can improve on this? He will say, you have everything in place to do this. Why not just you do this and this? And going back to reflect on everything we have talked about during our one-on-one meeting has actually helped me to do a lot of critical thinking and bring out the next output to be outstanding. So I really appreciate my supervisor. Then this project has actually helped me also to improve my leadership skills, because sometimes I had to, as a leader on this project, to see what if situation happen, what am I going to do, what is the next thing. So I had to do a lot of leadership skills on this project. Yeah, personal reflection. Yeah, using the Gibbs reflective cycle. Yeah, it's been an awesome experience on this journey. Yeah, from when it was communicated to us on what to do and how we are going to source for a client. It was really difficult for me at first getting a client to consult for, but later I was able to get a client, and I sent in my proposal on what I want to do. My client is having presently on a manual payroll system, and will propose to the clients on how to move them from a manual payroll system to an ERP payroll system. It's been a great experience because I've been able to meet with the the CEO of the company, and we've been able to send a lot of proposal to him, and he's actually been awesome. He responded so well. Just that most of the time having to get him to get some information from him feels so difficult because of his busy nature of work, but it's been a good one. All thanks to my supervisor. I can remember always disturbing him, sending mails and all, just so I'm able to speak with him on how he could guide me on the next thing to do. And he responds so well, and he's been able to give his guidance on the project. It's been a great idea, and hopefully our client is going to adopt all the recommendation we've sent in. And I think on the fourth quarter of this year, they are going to um, be switching from the manual payroll system to an ERP payroll system, which will be an awesome experience. I'm looking forward to probably getting a feedback from them later on how well they are doing. Thank you.